And hello again, Internet. We're back with some Mega Man Zero, and I did not find out where the one is kept, although I found out there's a fair number of missable elves, so not even going to bother with it, not going to try, just going to go ahead and keep playing this and do what I can. I also did not find out if the one needs to have the others before you double it, so I'm going to take a quick peek at what I've got. And saved again, thanks to you, as long as it exists. You'll only be happy if X does exist. Yeah, okay, we've gone through this. Oh, we know about this. Transfer, see, it's open now. On to Neo Arcadia to destroy what is not X. Now, let me just check my elves real quick. She still needs 3,000, I think. Those are done. These things are only only once. They aren't permanent. And obviously I'm missing two others over here. No idea where they are. No idea where this one in the corner is. But this takes 3,000 to double my vitality. I'm not sure I need it. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? I did say I was going to start the day with farming for that 3,000, and I might. But I mean, look at my health over there. It's already pretty fucking solid. So, Neo Arcadia Shrine. Let's just go, see how long it takes. Hey, Shy. How you doing today? Okay, apparently we've entered Sonic the Hedgehog 3. If I do find myself dying a few times here, I will go back and attempt to get the points I need. Look at that. Got through. Ooh, can I get up on top of that? I don't think I can. It would be really tight if I could. Well, that's good. That's good news. Quit breaking them then. I don't think I can get on top of this. Yeah, I'm not going to keep trying. Get off me. Oh, you gotta activate it that way, okay. I suppose I could do it from below with a thing. Alright. I can get up here, but there's that over there. So what do you do? You let me on top of the thing I was trying to get to earlier. There's two elves up here. What do we got? No, no. They're both small elves. Okay. Question answered, though. Now I gotta make it through this again. Ah, damn. No perfect this time. Hey, Crying. How you? Hey, Wolf. Ah, I'm doing terribly, as you can see. There we go. Can I get up top of that? Oh, is this going to be the Oh. It's going to be refights, all right, but... Dang it. Nope, none of the big ones still. That wasn't refights, just a fight. Huh. Yeah, those things were basically mini bosses by the looks of it. Huh. Kind of wonder if I can freeze those things and go across them down there. I'm gonna have to try that. Oh, we can try right here, see if I can freeze these in midair or not. Nope, they just fall. Hello, who does we have here? Okay, that did nothing. That did a fair bit. It's gotta have the right element. And explodey bits. Quit hitting that button. More blue. Nice try. Can I jump on these? Am I supposed to jump on these? I think I'm supposed to jump on them. Oh, damn. Okay, that's an interesting take on those, on the Kaizu blocks. Or not Kaizu, I don't know what these things were originally called, but fucking jump fail. I don't like these because they take too much. Yeah. You don't have the time to have two blocks on screen at once is what you're used to in these Mega Man games. Okay. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay. Damn it! Do not like, do not like. See, this one, the first one disappears too quickly for me. And then that one I failed to jump twice now. would be so dead if I hadn't used those elves. You can't grab onto the sides of these either. But I can do that. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, jump, jump. There we go. Alright, who's our mini boss now? Ah, this is gonna be full boss now. You are trespassing the sanctuary of Master X. I, Herculeus Anchos? Herculeus Anchos will eliminate you in the name of Harpunia, guardian of Master X. You should view it as an honor to be slashed to retirement by my sword. Nah. He is a beetle. Okay, that's not the right element. Oh, that's bad. Also not the right element. So I can just tank through these guys now. Exactly, like a Hercules beetle. You got a cyber elf. Which one? One of the green ones by the looks of it. Of course, we're not done here. Or are we? You have disrupted the area. The transserver near your current position has been activated. You should return to base now and take a rest. You're right, I should. Ooh, I got all of 12 energy during that. Yeah, minus 65 for the freaking things. Promise me, like you're trying to push yourself too hard. If something happens to you, I can't. Just please promise me. Keep going. Zero, you must survive. I'll wait for you until the day you return. Promise me that you'll come back alive. No, I refuse. What if I go left? What if I go this way? No, okay, just there. Alright, fine, I'll take the elevator up. Alright, so apparently one of the elves I got, or something, is disabling all the spikes. Which is weird, because I didn't do one intentionally to do that. I still don't think I did. But all, as you can see, all the spikes are covered now. No, it's one of the elves that does it, but I don't know which elf. I didn't think there was any that I did that would do that. Because otherwise those things should be spikes. Like, that should be a set of spikes on there. That should have just killed me. The wall there is spikes as well. What is this? Oh, whatever. I don't think I needed it. Oh! So instead of actually doing more damage, that's what she does. Okay. I didn't realize that that's what it was. That's fine, though. I'll take it. Yeah, I did that thinking that what she did was give me more damage in my attacks. Thank you for letting me know there. Lufo, I guess? I apologize for any mispronunciations. I'll tell you, it does make it a lot easier to go up the walls like that. Because, as you see, I suck at this. Stop that. Of course. Of course. Stop it! Ooh. Not doing well on health, but the upgrades, I should be fine. You're too big to be a slug. Just get lost. That was stupid, Zero. There we go. No, I'm going to assume that all the big ones would have been in the other stages already. It was not an impressive fight. What are you doing here? Seal, what made you come here? I'm sorry. It was I who recreated the duplication of X. That's why. You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault. You did it because you thought it would be good for everyone. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Please just leave everything to me now. Zero, thank you. Yeah, we're not looking for blame. We're looking to fix it. Oh, she already told us that. We already knew. Oh, of course I can't save it there anymore. Had to try. So this is going pretty quickly today. Maybe I should have stopped and grinded for a while. Can I? Yes, there we go. This game is surprisingly linear for a Mega Man game. I'm happy that I could meet you. If it were not for you, everyone would be gone by now. Promise me that you'll come back alive. Even if you cannot destroy Neo Arcadia, I just want you to be able to return safely. Good luck. Zero. I mean, if it were less mission-based and more just the open world, this would be a fantastic, well, potentially a fantastic Metroidvania. But the way the missions are and the way that they are painfully linear. does kind of kill that. Okay, these are the refights. Here we go. I still can't believe you defeated me. It's such a disgrace. I must redeem myself by terminating you. Get ready. No, not. I think it was this. Yep, there we go. There we go. Yes, Mega Man is a blue robot. I've fully analyzed all of your strategies. Let me show you what I have learned. You know what I've learned? I can light you on fire. That's what I learned. Or maybe not fire. No, I think you were lightning, weren't you? Yeah, there you go. Well, I am going to play 2 and 3. I have not yet, so don't do any spoilers for them, please. Everything returns to the soil in the end. Now it is time for you to do so. Is it still lightning with him? I can't remember. Let's find out. It is not lightning. I think he's the one that whoops. He's the one I ended up having to use no element for, I believe. Fireworks. There we go. Whoops. Shit. I forgot about these. Boy, it's a lot easier with so much more health. And again, just having the right element does a lot to him. Does that mean? Nope, you're fired. You're definitely fired. Outdated Reploid garbage. You should have remained in your place of rest. With my blizzard, you'll regret not staying there. Time to go back to sleep. Easy. Alright, so we still have to do the one Guardian, though. Haha! I don't know what's up here, but I made the jump. Don't know what's down there, but I made that jump. Probably just skip the whole stage. Now for the other 4, the actual Guardians. Give light to the people, give destruction to the Mavericks. No one shall disgrace Master X. Your termination will now commence. You're trying to sword fight 0. This will not go as well as you hoped. You know, I think this guy's best against with no element. Impossible. How could I? I won't. I won't allow you to reach where Master X is. I'll take you with me. Oh! You failed. Ah, yes. I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You have no chance to win this time. Oh, sorry, she's fire, isn't she? Which is weird because she's underwater. I still wonder if she was the inspiration for Splash Woman. Damn it, use the ability. Every time I'm trying to use it, every time I try to hit her. Her attack was perfectly timed to disrupt my sword. There we go. Finally. That's enough. You won't accept my defeat. I'm happy to have met someone who can defeat me. I've been looking for a Reploid like you. I'll personally terminate you someday. She's not dead! Interesting. Why did the other one die? Suicide, I guess. This is not a place for someone like you. You will regret coming here. I wouldn't say that Copy X is a perfect copy. Otherwise, this wouldn't be happening. Oh god, that's right, I gotta remember my pattern for him. And missed going under it. Jump over, up, zip. Over, under, over, zip. Over, under, over, zip. That zip hits at me every time. Do something different, I guess. Jump. No, I'll never forget this. So is the one... Did the one only die because I didn't use its element? What the hell? Welcome, Zero. I've been expecting you. You've kept me waiting for quite some time, so please don't give up too easily. Let's get started. Fair enough. It's almost like using the right tool for the job trivializes the fights. Which is how you're supposed to do it, getting the A rank without any of the elves used. Not yet, but why can't I move my leg? So be it, I'll let you live for a little while longer. Farewell. Ow. Dang it. I hate that you still get stabbed by those things, even if they're on the ground. Like, even if you stunned them, they still hurt you. Stop. I won't allow you to proceed anymore. Give up. Stop. You are no match for him. Leave. Hello, not X. I'm gonna call you Y. Mr. X, but no. As you wish, my master. We meet at last, Zero. I've been looking forward to this moment. You must be the pirate copy of X. Yar! Should I give him a pirate accent now? No. A perfect copy of the original X. No, you're not. But you see, those morals would be part of his copy, honestly. That's why this is not a perfect copy. He claims he is. I don't buy it. So the new hero who saved the human race from this wasted world. Didn't you notice? The humans have found happiness more than ever before. The utopia that humans have searched for is here in Neo Arcadia. This is something that you and the original X could never create. Only I could do this. This is a peace that can only be achieved by retiring uncountable numbers of innocent Reploids. This is not what anyone wanted. This place is just a joke. You are so funny. It's been fun. Now let's get down to business. Alright. I'm sure that none of these actually work, so... Also, shield. Oh, oh, well, yeah, just like Mega Man, you can switch elements, not surprised there. Too weak. Was the original X this weak? No. What? I may have lost my memory, but my body seems to remember that the original X was mightier than you. Silence. Now you will feel my true power. Today's gonna be way too short because I didn't do the one grind. Yet, anyway. Okay, stay away from walls. Really? I am gonna die here. I've only managed to hit him once. Nope. Nope. And we gotta go through this every fucking time. Maybe I am gonna have to go back and grind for the extra health. Where'd you go? Cute. So I like this fight, honestly. I can also tell, now that I've gotten powered up, how the game is designed for you to not be powered up. Now that I've gotten a bit better at the game. This fight, though. Get down. Down here. Shit. Got him. Yeah, and that's how you get the bonus modes. Why? I was supposed to be the perfect copy, but you're not. But how can this be possible? I was supposed to be a hero. I've just remembered something. He was not as naive as you are. That's what made him a hero. I won't forgive you. I'll take you with me. Yeah, the other guy said that too. The final baseline has been restored. Or the final defense has been restored. Wow. Self-destruction mode activated in Area X. All dangerous elements to be eliminated. It's time to go. Since you disappeared, I've been fighting this war alone, against an uncountable number of mavericks, for nearly 100 years. Battle after battle. So painful, so sad. But the hardest part was when I discovered that I no longer cared about fighting enemies. You mean what? Mega Man X4, 5, 6, 7? God damn, I hated that plot point. Always hated that plot point. Also, it wouldn't have happened 100 years in the future. It already fucking happened. You went through your angst phase already. I'll leave this world to you. Please allow me to rest in peace. For a while. I'm sorry, Zero. There's a lot of things in this game that make me really think it was not originally meant to be a Mega Man game. Even Mega Man X. Oh, nice. So be it. That's why we're the best partners. Really? Is that all of them? I'll do what you want. Rest for a while. I'll handle it. You can count on me. I won't stop. When an enemy appears, I'll terminate it. Yeah, that's Zero for you. I love the design of him in this too. That might be my favorite Zero design. So I believe that's the end of the game. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get the slowest freaking credit roll ever, apparently. This might actually take longer than Mighty Number 9. Ugh. There's a lot of things in this that make it feel like it, even before that stage, that it wasn't really designed with Mega Man in mind, with the robots and such. It's interesting. I like it. That's possible too. I've heard that. I've heard that 2, 3, and 4 are better, and I do plan on going on to them. It won't be today. I am going to go back and mess around with this a little bit more today, but that's the end of this. I'm glad I finally beat it. I can see, yeah, I could definitely see like first game syndrome for this. Like I said, if it were actually just straight up a Metroidvania, I'd be so much happier. Because that's what I've been wanting for Mega Man for a long time. Just give me a straight up Metroidvania Mega Man. I know that there's that NT Warrior on GameCube. I played through that. I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. It still wasn't quite right. Now, the ZX games I'm not going to get to for a while yet, but I'm glad these are on this collection. I still want my Game Boy collection. You promised me that, what, 20 years ago, Capcom? Even if it's not Zero, I would take Mega Man in one. Because it's just, imagine Super Metroid, but put Mega Man X in her place. It would work. Because it's the same thing. He gains abilities through the combat, through beating the bosses. You can then use those abilities to go open new areas and such. It's Mega Man's perfectly suited for it. It would be more linear than a traditional Mega Man game, kind of like how this one is a bit more linear. But ultimately, there's nothing really wrong with that. And they could do it like they do with X1, and all of the areas can be done kind of in any order, but beating some areas will change others. It's a little Dark Souls-y there-ish. No, not really. I guess Dark Souls doesn't really have the areas changed. There are ways to do it. And I think done well, it would be one of my favorite games. This is not it. I do understand the whole challenge part of this, though. Like, you know, I have you got the levels, the total, and as you see, mine's way down because that minus 65, and that's fine. I don't care. This was the first time through it. See? Now hard mode is there. Save, clear game data, then hold L button to choose new game. Yes. So now we've got hard mode. And I know that if you do hard mode and get A rank in everything, you unlock something else. And then I think if you beat that, you get ultimate mode, which on the Z collection, and thus in this as well, is the easy mode. Which, let's see. I guess this doesn't have that easy mode as is. Unless this is considered easy mode. Which does have a different save thing, so that's cool. I still don't like how the background flashes a bit on this. But this I will be starting tomorrow. Don't really want to start the game. I don't know, this was a bit shorter than I really liked today. I do like the filter, the default filter here, with the, like, static noise on it, but I don't think it looks good on the recording. So I love Battle Network. The stories are crap, but the gameplay is unparalleled. Those games are just massively fun to play, which is why I highly recommend the Legacy Collection, because it lets you turn on the boosts, power through the story mode, get to the end game, and there just start collecting the cards and do the stuff with that. You will be much happier that way. I do too. I wish I hadn't stopped the Battle Network games. I don't like Star Force because removing one dimension. Let me get off of this. I'm sorry. Let me get away from this background. I'll just get back into the game here. I'm gonna go ahead and grind for that one last elf at the end of that other one, but yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I'd recommend the collections, absolutely, especially because they added the other stuff to it that was missing. We have access to the extra cards that were on the e-reader stuff. We have the zone that was removed. It's a great collection, and I might get around to playing those here one day as well, even though I've already played a bunch of them myself. Oh, I mean, it's one that I knew was coming because well, for one thing, they released this, and I knew how popular Battle Network was. Yeah. The Mega Man Legends people are crazy. I'm sorry, those games suck. Don't get me started on those. I'm going to have to play those at some point too, I know it, but I don't want to replay them. But Battle Network are the ones that are more popular, and the things that they could do with a Legacy Collection, and I'm glad they did it, that they put the online, that they put the extra features in, that they restored the content. I'm so glad they did that. It's the best thing you could do. So let me get back into... Yeah, no. So I'll just go ahead and go grind levels for a bit on this. Where was the desert? Yeah, while we're talking, because at this point I finished the game. I still got about an hour in my usual recording time. But yeah, I knew they were going to do a Mega Man Battle Network collection just because Battle Network has its fans, and I am definitely one of them. And they're just, like I said, that the battle mechanic in it is unparalleled. They knocked it out of the park, and it's a shame that they never continued it, really. Well, I mean, they did with Star Force, but Star Force wasn't as good. And I knew that I was hoping that they'd be able to do things like do the online or re-add the features. And I'm so glad that they did. So that was a no-brainer for them to release. I don't like Star Force. I really don't. That change in the Battle Network just destroyed it. Although the shield mechanic, I mean, if I try playing it the same way I did Battle Network, which is how I did it the first time, I didn't use the shield as much as I should have, because the game's designed around the shield. And I wasn't using it. But yeah, unlike this game doesn't have the music, sadly. So I did like this game. I like it enough that I'm going to play the next 3. I enjoyed, and I continue to enjoy. And I can see, even though I struggled at first with this, especially trying to get the controls to work for me, no, I can definitely see why it's designed the way it's designed. It is designed to challenge you. And there's nothing wrong with a Mega Man game that challenges you. I will very likely never do that, but I'm glad it exists. Fair enough. I don't know how long I'm going to continue this. I do want to see exactly what the one elf does. The one that says it doubles your vitality. I know what it does. It adds up. I'm stupid. It puts the second bar across like the bosses have. That's what it fucking does. So I'm annoyed about the fact that I can't go back and collect all the things now. That I can't find the missing elves. I can't 100% this on the first playthrough, and that annoys me. I have to go back and redo it to do that. Which means replaying the levels a lot in order to get the perfect score. And the elves. That's a little bit too much time that I don't want to put into for the game. There's too many other games to do that. I mean, like I said, I'm glad it exists. And if it weren't for the fact that I got so many other games on my plate right now, I would totally go for that. Oh, all the Battle Network games have post-game. But see, that's the thing. It's post-game there. You can go in and try to get perfect. Try to beat base. Try to get all the cards. And the Network Collection actually acknowledges that as well. Like, there's a difference between when a game is beaten and when a game is completed. I know that because my save for 1 is 100%. Which, it's annoying trying to get some of those cards. I mean, and that's why, like, the later games have the stars next to the title when you beat them. So you can have like a 4-star, a 6-star save. Oh man, those games, they're so fun. Like, those are games where the post-game is the main game. Genuinely. Because of just, the combat's the real feature of the game. And it gets really good in the post-game, because that's where the real challenge is. And where most of the stuff you can find is. The power level increases there, and it's just a blast, those challenges to do. And, of course, the collection aspect. Even if you don't strive for perfection, I would definitely say try the post-game in them. I still need to go through the post-game in 2. Because, I mean, that's why, like I say, with the collections, you have the ability to just zip through the main game. Turn on that buster where you get 10x the damage, and just breeze through the core game. Don't even think about it. Just go through the core game, get to the end of the story, get your save there, and then, when you're at the end game, that's when the real game begins. And I know games like that, there's a lot of people who don't like having games that do that. You know, oh, so the real game is after I beat the game? But I honestly think it works. In the right games. I'm sad this one doesn't let me go back and collect the elves now that I've, beaten the game. I would have. If it wasn't for the fact that this had the missable elves, I absolutely would have not used any of them. so I'd have a lot less health. Really challenged myself to beat the bosses, even without, you know, you have to learn the patterns instead of just tanking through them. Learn the pattern, learn the weaknesses, become a better player. The dreaded get good, but that exists for a reason. That's not a condemnation. They're not saying that to insult people. It's just, and you know, it's not a dismissive thing. No, getting good is what the game is. No, Xanth, they really aren't. I mean, I know there's trolls. You're talking about the trolls. I guarantee you, most of the people who think that other people are trolling, they're the ones that are in the wrong on that. And the people who, that a lot of the people aren't trolling when they say it. I think more people aren't trolling than are. And that it's just a misunderstanding that the people are getting frustrated and, you know, they're like, how do I beat this? How am I supposed to beat it? Well, you just get good. And they get angry and think that, you know, you're being dismissive, that you're just trolling them. But no, that's how you do it. You have to improve at the game. And you will improve at the game if you keep at it. So it's the fact that this one has the things you can miss drove me away from that playstyle, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. Anyway, as said, I will be starting the second one of these tomorrow. I just want to get that last elf right now, that's all. Or at least the last one to give me a permanent upgrade. Even though it's completely pointless, I've already beaten the game, so there's no point in having it. So basically, I'm just doing this while we chat for a bit. So if anyone's got a topic to chat about, let's talk. I hope the second one doesn't have the missable elves. I really hope not, because I'd like to go back and actually try to 100% it on the first playthrough. I mean, it won't be at the beginning of the playthrough, but I'd like to go back at the end and go collect the things that I was missing. I'm a dog person. I like dogs better than cats. I mean, the difference between cats and dogs is dogs look at people and go, man, this creature, it feeds me, it takes care of me, it protects me, it loves me. It must be a god. And cats go, oh, this creature, it feeds me, it takes care of me, it shelters me, it loves me. I must be a god. Yeah, I also, like, in this game, I don't like the way some things are set up. You know, like the continues, or even the score thing, it punishes you for using one of the continues, and it's like, okay, just reload and do the entire fucking level all over again! I don't like that. Fair enough, Xanth. How is Stormy, by the way? You doing alright? Still fat, still lazy. No, I wonder if you use those, you know, half the boss health stuff. I wonder if that would, like... I wonder what that does on the refights. Does it work on all of them or just one of them? Yeah. I mean, if you have a cat and feed it food from a can, it will come running every time you open anything, especially a can of tuna. Despite my allergies, I have lived with a cat before, so I still like dogs better. Now, I still want Capcom to do a Game Boy Legacy Collection because the Mega Man Game Boy games are fantastic. Hell, I had more of those as a kid than I had the NES ones. 5 is a lot of fun. And I like the fact that it mixes the stuff from the games together. That's one of the reasons I like 3 of the Mega Man games, because I like the dark stages or the Doc Robot stages. I like seeing the bosses from 2 with the new weapon loadout that you have. I like the Mega Man Game Boy games blending 2 of them together. Yeah, the rumor is that they lost the source code. That, I've heard, is also not true. The other rumor is it's because Nintendo. Which, that one I'm not sure about. I know Nintendo published a Mega Man 6. I don't know how much involvement they had in the Game Boy ones. But it might be enough that Nintendo's the one that has the stuff. And I know that, like, oh, we lost the source code. Yeah, that's not an excuse. There are so many people out there who do ROM hacking that there is absolutely no way Capcom could not find a way to do whatever modifications to the game they want. Hell, people have been developing tools to straight up decompile games into even C code at this point. Like, look at that project for the Nintendo 64. It's obscene. So, we lost the source code. It's just not an answer. No, not Game Boy Advance. It's the GB thing. And it's not that they would stop it. It's that they might have been involved with the creation of the games, and that they might need to be involved in the permission of it, which they wouldn't give. But again, I don't know about that. Oh, I've already finished the game. I'm just right now grinding to get one of the elves just for the hell of it, because it was too short today. And I'm lamenting the fact that there's no Game Boy Legacy, Mega Man Game Boy Legacy Collection. And if they do that, I hope they include Extreme and Extreme 2, which I never finished. I would, comment about getting those on the 3DS shop, but oh well! Nintendo's shut that down now, so the games aren't available anywhere anymore. Legally, anyway. I did pick all of them up on the shop, Nintendo eShop, before they were gone. And I have since ripped the ROMs out of them. Because fuck you, I can do that. I still want to see a Legacy collection of them. I also want to see a Legacy collection of the side games. I know the next Legacy collection, if they're going to do one, is most likely going to be Legends. No, actually, I think Star Force would come before Legends. And I will begrudgingly replay Star Force when that happens. Although it makes me wonder if they're going to include Dragon. Since that was a store exclusive. Which I actually had Dragon. I went out of my way to go to the store to get the chain that only had that, or that had that version. The only chain that had that version. There we go. I went out of my way to get that version just because it was Dragon. I know. Everyone who plays the game now, it's like, oh yeah, get this mod that combines the three together. Which is not what the Legacy Collection would have. I only had one of the copies of 2 as well. I didn't have any from 3 because I was done. Did not like Star Force. But they could totally make a Legacy Collection of those. And people would buy it, especially if they gave it the same treatment that they gave the Battle Network collection. Getting there, 1,000 to go. But seriously, I want the side games back too. I want my Mega Man and Bass. I want Powered Up. I want the Command Mission. I want NT Warrior. Bring all this shit back. Bring everything back. Give us Battle and Chase, for crying out loud. Capcom. Re-release your entire library, damn it. Give us a rare replay-like collection. God, that'd be insane, wouldn't it? I would complain that I still never got a single continue off of this stuff from the birds, the only place that drops it. But I think I'm full. No, I'm not full. Huh. Maybe I am. I don't know. I don't know what the max is. 8 or 9. 2316. Ugh. At some point, I will go through the Mega Man Legends games as well. So I don't have my discs for the first one anymore. And no, there's no fucking way I'm going to try tracking those and buying those down. They're way too expensive. Not worth it. I do have a digital copy on PS3, which I think I've ripped? I don't know. I don't know, I've ripped most of my PlayStation games from PlayStation 3 and PSP. $500 more. We've almost got this. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I do. I make lots of them. I wonder if Mega Man 12 is still in the works. I heard about that a while back. Where they're trying to make it apparently more in line with like 7 and 8. I mean, 11 was different enough. It was kind of its own thing with the new system in it, which I never did beat. I got to the last castle area, but I never beat it. I don't know, got distracted, went on and played a different game. Now that I remember nothing about it, I'd have to go back and replay the thing from the beginning. Which, if I do that, it would be on stream at some point. Not in the near future, because I got these to go through first. But I do want to play 11 at some point. If they make 12, I'll buy 12 and play it. $250 to go. I will also say that it is a lot better playing this with a controller in hand than with a Game Boy Advance in your hand. That's probably one of the reasons I didn't like it originally. Even though I had a kit to give my Game Boy Advance TV out, because you fucking needed it if you wanted to see anything. Especially since one of the first games I had for it was Castlevania, and that... There's a reason why the later ones are so over bright. Yeah, I had the DS collection as well, and just never bothered with it. As much as I love the DS and 3DS, especially now, oh man, especially with custom firmware on the 3DS, I absolutely adore the system. The things you can do with it. The thing I would recommend the most is the Virtual Boy emulator. Because you get the actual 3D in it. And it makes a huge difference. Trying to play Virtual Boy in 2D just doesn't work. That's why I really kind of want to get my Virtual Boy fixed. Because it has the same problem that all Virtual Boys have. Nintendo glued the cables down rather than soldering them down. And that glue deteriorated over time. So one of my screens just doesn't really display anymore. And every time I've tried to fix something, I make it worse. I don't want to fucking try fixing that. You gotta be kidding. I'm not gonna find another enemy? There better be one. Here we go. One more. Just need to get one more drop. There we go. I knew I'd get it. Alright. I hate that you have to feed these twice. It's such a tease. Yeah, so, oops. So this is the one that does the spikes, that covers the spikes up. These things only work on one level at a time, so that's not very good. I don't have these two over here that I'm, as you see, there's two other large spots missing, and then that one's missing. I missed a lot of elves. Because, I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I missed 26 freaking elves. Good lord. And a lot of them you can't get back and go get to them. Boom. Yep. Just creates a second bar. Yeah, I would have done that right now, but it doesn't let me. Rip day save. I would totally go back and go get them, but they're missable. If they weren't missable, I'd be all over this. Ah, well. It is a good game. And as you see, I'll show you real quick. Wait, did it not work? Do I have to hold L? Do I have to hold that button when... Oh. Oh, it changes my loadout as well. Huh. Okay. So the options are per save. Lovely. At least that skipped the cutscene. I think that was hard mode. Oops, no. Ooh, that's got to be reversed. There we go. If it's in hard mode, I would be taking more damage here too. So I have no idea if it's actually active or not. Or if I'm supposed to load the save game. See, it's no problem. It's like, I've unlocked this mode. Okay, how do you use it? Is this hard mode now? Hello? Huh. So that's how you would collect them all. You do New Game Plus, but you've already used the elves from last time, so your score would still be low. Okay, definitely not on hard mode. I don't know. I don't know how to activate the stuff. And you can't do this because it fucking doesn't tell you anything. Yeah, well, whatever. We're done. I liked the game's concept. It's rough around the edges. Definitely rough around the edges. There are things that I would have changed, specifically not having... I don't like being able to pass up the elves like that. I mean, it at least gave you a couple options. The New Game Plus lets you go back and look for them again, but there's still no indication as to where they are, so you're really screwed that way. What else? Honestly, I think that's the biggest complaint. I think that's my biggest complaint. That and the difficulty wall at the very beginning is a bit off-putting. Like, the first real boss you run into destroyed me for quite a while. But I did get over that. I guess the first time it destroyed me was largely because I was fighting the controls. Once I stopped fighting the controls, it was much easier when I found a control scheme that worked for me. I love the design of Zero in this. I think that's my favorite look that he has. Or one of my favorites at the very least. Even though it's kind of weird that he's got this like vest on with pockets. A sleeveless vest with pockets is what that looks like it's supposed to be. So basically this looks like this is Anime High School Zero. Which, in this era of gaming, Game Boy Advance and DS, they were turning everything into a high schooler. Japanese high schoolers. Yay. I mean, for crying out loud, this is the era that gave us Soma Cruz for Dracula. Who? The Japanese high school student as Dracula. Yep. It's still a cool design overall, though. That part's just questionable right here. I can't show you the cursor. Never mind. So that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow to start the second one, and I'm looking forward to it. Until then, take care, Internet, and enjoy the games you play.